What's cracking, y'all? Welcome back. I'm back. Happy Tuesday. And make it a great day. Before I get on my topic of discussion, first of all, I want to say thank you for tuning in. If you rock with me, Durant to River TV, be so kind to like this video, share this video if you feel others need to hear it, and subscribe if you have not already subscribed. But before I get on the topic of discussion, I made a video last night in regards to the Alabama situation, where the guy that was trying to do his job got jumped by those white people. And then in the aftermath of that, a group of black people who witnessed it approached those white folks who jumped that black gentleman, and then they jumped on them. Now, let me be clear. If I was there and I witnessed that and I saw that that black guy getting jumped on by those white folks, I would have jumped in too and tried to knock out everybody I could. I don't know if I would have knocked out the women. I probably would have shoved them or something like that, or just get them out the way. But I definitely would have been socking some people out for sure. But with that being said, I'm not happy with what happened. And y'all got to be careful. Peep game. Don't fall for the propaganda and this race war stuff. What those white folks did was wrong. And what those black folks did in the aftermath of what those white folks did, they were justified. Because if it was the other way around, and if it was a whole bunch of black guys jumping on one white guy and a bunch of white guys came to the rescue, they would have been justified. So I'm a fair person. You see I got scales right next to my name. So I'm all about justice. And with justice comes fairness as well. So it's not about race to me. It's about fairness, truth, and justice. But y'all don't get caught up in the propaganda. Because I see a lot of people with bigger platforms. They're happy about this. They're taking, they're taking to the extreme and making a big old thing about it and creating folly out of it. I'm not with that, because to me it's ridiculous what happened. And it should not have happened. So, excuse me. Peep game. Understand what happened, and be thankful that the other group of black people came to the defense of that black gentleman. But don't try to make it all about this race war crap. And don't try to be all extra happy because a bunch of white people got their asses beat. They deserve to get their asses whooped right there. But that's not what we're here for. People need to learn how to be respectful of other people's jobs and their occupations. And people need to stop walking around here like they're entitled to stuff. White people don't control everything. They want to control everything. They try to control everything. They can control a lot of minds. But Mother Nature, the Most High, has the last say so in all of this. So remember that. But real quick, Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, he chimed in and gave his thoughts about, well, he didn't really give much details, but, he put his little 2 cents in on what he felt about Errol Spence and Bud Crawford in that situation. And he didn't really say too much about how he felt in regards to the fight. But what he did, which is what he always does, is he spun the narrative and he tried to make it all about him. Once again, it's like you're trying to take away from the history that Bud Crawford made, and you start this dude Mayweather starts talking about, but when they mention some of the all-time greats or your favorite fighters, they got to mention me. Oh, why are you always highlighting yourself? We know what you've done. A lot of us have been fans of you. Whether you were Pretty Boy Floyd or Floyd Money Mayweather. But at this point, the world is starting to see you from a different lens now. And what we see, or what I see a man who is obsessed with himself. I see a narcissistic, just obsessed over himself type of man. It's like you're not happy unless you're the one that's being highlighted. You know, when you show up to boxing matches and stuff, you wait for that camera to get on you so you can look up and be like, you know, it's like, bruh, your time has passed. Let other people shine. You don't have to always shine over other people, bruh. But the fact that you have to make it about you and say, oh, you're still amongst one of the greats, or you're one of the GOATs, or the best ever. Let us say that. Stop telling people what you are, because you full of yourself. You tooting your own horn too much. And really, at this point, you're not greater than Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford did exactly what you did, but to the third power. He dominated the welterweight division. He's knocked everybody out in the welterweight division, and he became undisputed in the welterweight division. Did you do that, Mayweather? Mayweather. Who is this guy now? It's like all he cares about is his ego, his image, and his old accomplishments. You're fighting exhibition fights. No one cares about you fighting these nobodies, bruh. In Saudi Arabia and all these other weird places that nobody cares about. Well, not that nobody don't care about these places that you're at, but nobody cares about you fighting in these foreign locations. But you're so selfish and inconsiderate of other people. Somebody needs to humble Mayweather. Maybe he needs to get his pockets checked or something, because that money is getting to his head. I don't give a damn how much money and wealth you have. That doesn't make you greater than any other person that comes after you. That doesn't make you greater than the people that came before you. You know, I mean, they need to start canceling Mayweather, man. Mayweather needs to just be out of the picture, because every time somebody is making accomplishments and making some strides in boxing, in the aftermath of his departure, of his retirement, he always got to implement himself back in on the topic of discussion and make it about him. But you know what I'm saying? When I was fighting, you know what I'm saying? I'm TBE. Man, shut your ass up. Don't nobody care about what the hell you did by now. You said when the history books is written and when they see down the line, okay, let everybody get over you. I said this years ago. You need to let us miss you or reminisce on your career. But now you're just trying to sabotage everybody else's career by always highlighting your career over and over. That's annoying. People will get tired of you. And then we'll start seeing all the holes in your legacy. Because let's be real here, dog. You was picking and choosing who you wanted to fight. You were a great marketing boxer. You were the most wealthiest and the best, probably the businessman as far as boxing. But as far as the greatest of all time, no, sir. No. You were a little weak, you know. Why didn't you fight Pacquiao twice? All these other fights you fight all these exhibition fights, Pacquiao's still around. You scared to rematch Pacquiao? Come on, dog. We supported you, bro. But now we can't support this crap because you so full of yourself. And don't nobody care about someone who's as narcissistic as you. Let Bud Crawford shine. This is Bud's era. Peace out.